All right, good morning.
Go ahead, David.
Hey, David.
David Moore, Dallas Morning News. Will this practice be different than the first two as far as ramping up and getting ready for the pads on Monday?
I mean, we're helmets and shells today, so but the tempo will be the same. We'll do more 2-minute. We had 1 2-minute drill in practice 1 and 2. We'll have we'll have a 7-on-7 and a team today. So we're just obviously it's an emphasis for us, but we're reviewing install 2. Just so we're following the install pattern. So it'll be similar to the first 2 practices.
Clarence Forward Telegram. Diggs has not practiced since he's been here.
Yeah.
When did he get hurt, and how long do you expect him to be out? What was the injury?
Yeah, he has a toe injury that we're just being smart with. It's a bruise. We don't have concern about it. So he's been doing the prehab and all the walkthroughs and everything. So just being smart.
Did it occur in minicamp or?
No, I think it occurred when he first or second day.
Mike Todd Archer of the ESPN. The quarterback-receiver duos that you've been around in your career with CD and Dak, what do they have to do to continue their acceleration or path?
When you look at the history of the quarterback-receiver duos and Dak and CD definitely have established an excellent foundation of it. It's not only what they do on the field, but what they do off the field. I think you're seeing CD is really growing in our locker room as a leader. Dak's obviously a leader, so that their connection, football-wise, is very strong. The extra time together, and I think it's just another reason why we do what we do as far as from an offensive approach is, if you can stay in the same offense and keep building off of what you establish each year. I mean, it just gives the Dak Prescotts, the CeeDee Lambs, and these other younger players a chance to just continue to grow. And hopefully, we're talking about a bunch of duos here in the future.
Mike, with the day off tomorrow and the fight tonight, a lot of your guys are fight fans. Do you discourage them going to Vegas, or do they need to be here? Or how does that?
Well, they're grown men, number one, and hell, if I'd known we were that close to Vegas, I would have gone. But yeah, we have the fight. We're going to have the fight in the team room, so it's it's an opportunity for all of us to watch it. And I'll just be honest, I really made a mistake because I didn't realize on the West Coast, the early fights start at 5, so I'm thinking about canceling the mock game because we got to get in there and watch the fight. So, but yeah, we'll definitely, it'll be a very large portion of our football team will be watching the fight tonight.
Michael, sure. Yeah, Michael Gelfand, Dallas Morning News. What are your comments? He's got more opportunities. Felt like he did well. Good special teams last preseason. How do you see him progress year 2 and now the chance to ahead?
I think when we get to at the end of camp, I think it's clear he may be in the front of the line or near the top of taking that leap. It's the leap you're looking for. He's done a really good. He's done very well. We talk each and every night after practice. So in every. This normally happens, in the 3rd and 4th practice. You're looking for young guys. You want to maybe move up and get more reps, and he's definitely one of those guys. Really, Josh is, in that point. I mean, that first year was tough. I think the newness of, trying to play multiple positions, and then now, then he made the switch inside and out. But no, he's earned this opportunity. I mean, he's put in the work. Josh is one of the young guys that I've been extremely impressed, and I say this all the time because I think it's important to recognize they all work hard. Don't get me wrong, but I mean, there hasn't been a weekend in the last 3 years that I haven't seen Josh ball in there on a Saturday or a Sunday. So he's earned this opportunity, and I think he looks very comfortable inside. So, and I think like anything with linemen, the real, it's good work. Don't get me wrong, but the real work starts on Monday.
Mike, internally, externally, I'm sure the expectation for your defense is high. How do you get those guys to believe that, hey, it's starting over, you're not starting where you were at the end of last year?
Well, I think really our process takes care of that, and the ability. If you could just see us operate, just from a program perspective and the amount of time we put into the individual drills. We go back to page 1 in the playbook. We do it as a staff, and we go back to page 1 in the playbook in the spring, and it really puts us in a position. I mean, think about it. I don't know if you recognize that, but to come out here on the first day of practice and crank the 2-minute drill and not have to worry about getting in the red zone, because you haven't put red zone in, but the red zone 2 minutes in. So I mean, these guys have done so much work in the off season, so it gives us the ability to take an emphasis like 2-minute end of game situations and really crank coming right out of the gate. Because I mean, I'm not complaining about it, but your time is so limited these days, and that's why an ability to come here, you want to max it out. So our guys have done a really good job preparing for this.
We'll finish with Patrick.
Something that Brian Sternhauer referenced yesterday as far as your energy, having taken over the play calling duties. Can you talk about just how much fun and how invigorating was it for you to be able to start doing those installs?
Well, I think it's like anything. With more responsibility, it's important to have more energy. I mean, it's kind of hard to be fired up about schedules every damn day. I mean, I try to, but so I feel like I'm back in my element and doing what I feel like I do best, and it's been fun. I just have so much respect for Brian, and obviously we go way back, and and have Mike Solari, back in the room, and I'm really impressed with our young coaches. Our young coaches around here, it's hard not to have energy, because I mean, they bring it, and you could really feel it each and every day. I hope you see it on the practice field, because it's definitely evident in the meeting space.
All right, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
More than enough time to